where is a mystery.
It is Tuesday because we are far in a different land.
In the club going up?
We're in a different land. We're in a different place.
On a Tuesday.
We're still in Manitoba, so we're not too far. But here's the deal.
Leo.
If this episode comes out after Tuesday, it's because I died and my family uploaded it posthumously. So if you're watching and you look at the upload date and it's like July 2nd, please leave a comment saying that you miss us.
We miss you.
And if you,
dear viewer.
It depends on if heaven's real.
We miss your comments.
It depends on if heaven's real, which is interesting.
That kid said it was.
You want to grab the DVD and show them? Because that's actually very fascinating. It's in the bag, it's in the box over there. Which is actually very interesting because are you able to turn that lamp off? Where's the power for the lamp?
Heaven is real.
Heaven
according to his little
Heaven is for real.
chud kid.
You want to watch this tonight?
Sure. Which light?
The lamp over there. Did you turn that off? Can that go off?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I prefer that. Okay, so we're actually, let's be a little quiet for 1 second so we can isolate the audio. Okay, now let's clap to spike the audio. Louder. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot prepared. Even though I do, actually, I do. So we have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Yeah, why don't we tell them what we're doing this weekend?
Oh, on Thursday, a very large, not very large, but she was large, woman flipped me off and screamed at me. She was going, ah! Flipped me off.
Well, she screamed at all of you, not just you.
And can I be honest?
Yeah.
My killing intent activated.
You saw red.
I saw red, and that's my killing. So my killing intent activated, and I developed. So as you can see, my eyes, right now they're prey eyes, but they went in. They were predator eyes, and like my vision was so focused.
Yeah.
That all I could see was her, and
you wanted to kill.
And as you know, my latent psychic abilities activated.
You went into fight mode.
My precognition was showing me futures, where she was on the ground dead.
You're like Garnet.
She never used her future vision for anything cool.
Well, they did a whole episode talking about it, and Steven thought like everything was set in stone, so it's not worth doing anything. But she said, no, it's like, these are all potential futures, and you still have agency over your life. I'm like, so that's not seeing the future then. That's just having, like, critical thinking of likelihood. It's the same as statistics, basically.
That's what she said? He said that to her? He said it's the same as statistics?
No, Garnet said this to Steven.
Garnet said it's the same as statistics.
She's like, you can't let fate dictate your life. You need to
that's what
have agency.
In Master of Mankind, that's what he says. They're like, Lord, can't you see the future? He's like, I can see thousands of futures, some more likely than others. I can only follow paths that I create.
Steven Universe was a good show.
But then, you know what? Sometimes, if something really bad happened, he'd be like, in all possibilities, we are doomed.
Yeah.
If a guy who can see the future becomes depressed, it's bad.
Yeah.
Things happen. It is bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Yeah.
He was talking about basketball. When I say that, I'm talking about the state of things. And when I say this... What did you say?
This state of... Didn't Lenin say that?
This is the state of things?
Yeah.
I don't think he said that. I'm sure he said that at some point.
Hold on, slight tangent.
Yeah.
Steven Universe, did you watch it when it was coming out?
You gotta talk towards the camera.
Did you watch Steven Universe when it was coming out?
I did, and I stopped watching... I stopped watching the show around when the two gay ones were living in a farmhouse.
Peridot and Lapadot?
Lapadot and Paramob.
No, the Lapidot is their ship name.
Yeah, Lapimus and Paramob.
It's Lapis and Peridot.
Excuse me.
The redemption arc for Peridot is like genius writing, by the way.
Genius.
Yeah. And I think Steven Universe was actually pretty progressive for what it was. Like, Rebecca Sugar had to fight the executives to get gay characters. But, like, there's a lot of slop in it, too.
Rebecca Sugar is not a very good writer.
There's a lot of character flaws, but I think it was a pretty decent show. And a lot of people hate on it just because it's
Steven Universe
or whatever.
Steven Universe Future sucks.
Yeah, it's not great.
That show sucks.
The only thing that I will critique is the inconsistent animation. It's like, come on. This is like animation 101.
Steven Universe Future, seeing Steven walk around like a fatter version of me, whining and crying, I never went to school. Yeah, you're living the dream, brother. You don't know what it's like.
I mean, before this Future...
My classmates were murderers.
Yeah.
I'd rather hang out with a bunch of weird, ugly lesbians.
People were saying before
And I'm not saying lesbians are ugly. Most lesbians are wonderful, kind, and beautiful.
Okay.
But in Steven Universe, all those gems, yes, they are ugly.
I'm sure the lesbians are saying thank you.
They should.
Fuck, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Who cares? Yeah, Lapidot. This is my OTP.
Not Lapa...
You ever seen that YouTube video, Pearl Secret Rap
Malachite?
Career?
Who's the... That video sucks. And you have it in Tahaha, so...
No, but I should have.
What the fuck was the Jasper?
Yeah, she was a butch.
Jazuli?
Yeah.
What was their thing?
Well, they weren't a, ship because they were toxic.
They were a ship.
Only bad people ship them.
Good people like me. What the fuck was their ship name? Weren't they Malachite?
Yeah.
What was their ship name? Was it just Malachite?
Probably just Malachite, yeah. Because Peridot and Lapis never fused.
But
There's a lot of fanship.
You know what's weird is, and we're not going to say the word, but there's a word that is an implication for.
What?
The fusion, Lapis and Jasper, it's implied to be something. Something that's very much not for children.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be putting that in a kid's show.
It's complicated because,
That's the metaphor!
Yeah, but people say it's like a one-for-one comparison to sex, and it's clearly not.
They moan and jizz.
Because Steven fuses with his dad. It's clearly not
People
sex.
hated that.
Yeah.
People really hated that.
Yeah.
Wasn't Pearl trying to fuck on him when he was fused?
Yeah.
Why does he... Okay, so here's what So in Dragon Ball, when they fuse, their power's not added up, but... Multiplied, thank you. So...
Well, that's what they go for in Steven Universe.
So, but hold on. So, Steven Universe, when he fuses with his dad, how would you describe the character design?
Like a generic rock star?
What were they going for, though? What did they want you to think?
Rock star?
Sex. They wanted you to think he's sexy.
Well,
He becomes sexy.
I watched this interview with Rebecca Sugar about this, and she said that a fusion is partly what they actually look like, and it's what they imagine their combined self would look like.
Oh,
too.
come on. Shove it.
And it's how stable they are. So when Jasper and Lapis fused because they were hated each other
They're
and were
green.
toxic, they look like a monster. But when normal people who like each other, Garnet fuse, they're pretty much a normal looking person.
Then how come when all those millions of ones fuse, they become a big, ugly grandma?
Well, because they're all just parts.
That's disgusting.
It's shattered gems.
They're disgusting.
It's only hands and feet and stuff.
No, they're big worm. There's a big worm.
Well, because they're all combined together.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I guess orgies are gross.
Yeah.
But, okay, so here's the implication. If the power is multiplied, this implies that Greg has a positive sexiness level. Which, I think he's disgusting looking, but I understand a lot of people are sexually attracted to Greg Universe.
Yeah.
But
gay guys.
So now Steven, his sexiness rating, you would assume is negative.
Well, he was a kid then.
Exactly, because a kid is negative sexiness. When I see a kid, my boner goes away. I'm not attracted. But when he fused with his dad, he becomes sexier. This implies Rebecca Sugar believes Steven Universe to be sexy and she's a pedophile now.
No, what I was saying before, it's
So we have
fusion is what...
Two-sentence horror.
Just let me finish this thought.
Okay.
fusion is supposed to be like how you imagine yourself together, and so they think like, oh, if I fuse with my dad
I'd be sexy.
and my son, I'd be like a cool rock
I'd
star.
be sexy.
So it probably came off more sexual than she was intending, but that was like what the plan was.
If I fused with my dad, I think I'd be a 10-foot tall super Leviathan. I think I'd be a space marine.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd be sexy. I think I'd be like bald and hairless and lumpy. Like I think I'd be weird.
We would be weird if we fused.
If we fused, we would look like
Would we have curly hair?
We'd look like Batman.
Like Bruce Wayne?
No, Batman. We'd have flesh. We'd have our ears. We'd have like bat ears made of flesh that come out like spikes.
They were kind of cool.
And we'd have like a cowl made of flesh, like bone. We'd have like a bone mask.
Do you remember what Simon looks like?
And we'd have a cape made out of like blood. We'd have like a blood and tendril cape.
Yeah.
That's this is a cool idea.
It is kind of cool.
Flesh Batman.
Yeah.
But we got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
What's the time? Can you tell me the time? How long have we been recording? 10 minutes?
11.
Really? Time flies. So it is Tuesday, June 30th?
29th.
No, Tuesday. Man, Tuesday. What's Tuesday?
30th.
30th. Because this is coming out on a Tuesday, because we're getting home on Monday. So this is the 30th. June 30th. Tomorrow is Canada Day. And I don't even know why I did it. But I erected a Canadian flag today.
Because it's Canada Day coming up.
But why did I don't even like the nation state of Canada.
To respect the flag, dude.
It felt kind of like I was playing Minecraft, and when you get to that stage in Minecraft where you like put up banners, you know?
Yeah. I just wanted to do it because it felt like American Dad.
I had fun doing it.
Yeah. I see the appeal.
It felt like I was playing survival mode. Like I was putting the sand next to whatever.
Good morning, Canada.
Honestly, when we got here and we were setting stuff up, it felt like we were playing Minecraft survival. Okay, so for those who don't know, there is a subreddit called r/2sentence-horror. And this is a subreddit where people write horror stories, and get this, they're only 2 sentences long. Now, some people really stretch this out, and they'll have both sentences will have a semicolon. That's bullshit, because that is 2 independent thoughts brought together. So that's bullshit. That's fucking cheating. So we are going to play a game where Tyler will try to guess what came from 2 Sentence Horror and what was written by me, and then we will give him a ranking, a percentage ranking. Is there pens anywhere? I want to grab a pen.
Try to just keep the blue thing there.
Blue thing?
On the cupboard.
A fucking mechanical pencil? What is this, 2010?
That's the one the state of this cabin was left in.
Do people still use mechanical pencils? Sound off in the comments.
I do.
Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah, I have to guess if you wrote it or not.
But do you understand the nature of 2 Sentence Horror?
Yeah.
And what do you think about it as a concept?
It's kind of lame.
What do you mean?
You can't set up something scary in 2 sentences.
Yes, you can.
Most fear is visual.
No. What about a book? Okay, I'll do a 2 Sentence Horror right now. Stop that. I walked through the city streets, but there was nothing left to find. Chills. I just got chills.
Oh, that's 2 sentences?
I walked through the city streets. I walked through the city streets looking for a companion, but there was no one left to find. Oh. Ooh, chills. Okay, so we got 14 horror stories.
Okay.
And I mean, you can also give your horror rating out of 10 if you'd like.
Okay.
So, here we go. I went to the bathroom. The bidet stopped working.
Oh no. That's pretty scary. I don't think you wrote that.
Can you speak up?
I don't think you wrote that, and I'd give that a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Waste not, want not. That's how the proverb goes. It was all too true as I ate my son with a side of salad.
I don't think you wrote that. 9 out of 10.
That's a 9 out of 10 fear level?
Oh, is it fear level or just enjoyment?
Fear level.
Okay. First one is 6 then, and that's 3.
When I was a kid, my parents always told me not to talk to strangers. I understood why when I watched my sister get killed.
You wrote that. 5 fear level. You definitely wrote this one.
The little kid in the cancer ward was over the moon. His father finally agreed to pay for a game subscription. Wrong sentence much. Looking at the payment options, his father opted for monthly over annually. Because
Actually, yeah.
Because the kid's dying.
Yeah, doesn't have much time left.
Yeah.
I don't think you wrote that. 6 out of 10.
That seems like, to me, that's a 1 out of 10.
It's sad, though.
It was a dark and stormy night, but I couldn't feel the rain locked inside my cellar.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it, man. It's 2 sentences. What do you want? Some of them are going to be punchy.
I don't think you wrote that. 1 out of 10.
You're locked in a cellar. That's scary. I helplessly watched as the horde of warriors slaughtered my family. When one looked through the floorboards with his sadistic grin, I knew I wasn't safe.
I think you wrote that. 6 out of 10.
The cat meowed loudly outside while we were finishing dinner, sounding both hungry and strange. From the corner. I got up grudgingly to remind him again what happens when he forgets what my cat sounded like before he ran it over.
You wrote that 8 out of 10.
It's scary to make a man be a cat.
Very.
They say compassion is what makes us human. In that case, I must be a god, I say to the whimpering family tied to kitchen chairs as I slowly pull a scalpel from my satchel of fun.
I feel like you wrote that, but I don't think you did. 4 out of 10.
That's terrifying. He's got a satchel of fun. A nightmare is only scary because it seems so real. I prayed this was a nightmare when the creature climbed onto my bed.
You wrote that. 5 out of 10.
What makes you think I wrote that one?
Creature.
You know, you don't know this, but in 2 Sentence Horror, if you look up creature, it's actually a very popular topic. But I felt odd after surgery, but I wasn't sure why. When I felt my poop pressing against sewn skin, I knew what the surgeon had done to me. Like he tried to poop, but his butt was sewed up.
Wow. I don't think you wrote that. 8 out of 10.
Something smelt off as I walked into the care home. The rotting corpses of all the old people were beginning to stink.
You wrote this. Is that it?
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
This is one of my favorites. You are the main hero of a fantasy world filled with magic, adventures, and ferocious beasts to slay. But you hate to fall asleep as you always wake up in a strange white padded cell with restraints and some lady called a nurse who forces you to take pills to get better.
Some lady called a nurse? You've never heard of a nurse before? I don't think you wrote that. 6 out of 10.
When the animals realized that they were in a zoo, they tried to escape and attack their captors. But they were an unevolved species, so with their technology it would take millions of years to reach their captor's planet at the other side of the universe.
You wrote that. 5 out of 10.
How hard could it really be to babysit 3 kids? I uttered to myself, filled utterly with foolish hubris. How about we show you, responded les enfants terribles, brandishing a butcher's cleaver.
You definitely wrote that. 6 out of 10.
Okay, so that's all of them. What made that last one? Why do you think I wrote that?
The French.
Okay, so let's tally up your score, and I've got to tell you, it's not amazing.
No?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 out of 14. 50% chance of 6. You had a 50. You passed.
Yay!
You passed. So the bathroom one I wrote. The waste not want not I wrote. When I was a kid, my sister got killed. I wrote. The kid in the cancer ward. I did not write. I did not write that one. It was a dark and stormy night. I wrote that one, and you gave that a 1 out of 10. The Horde of Warriors one I wrote. They capped me out loudly. I did not write.
Really?
They say compassion is what makes us human. I did not write that one. You got that one right. A nightmare is only a nightmare because it seems surreal. I did write that one, and I knew when I said creature. The sewed butthole, I did write.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you come up with that?
I don't know. Something smelled off as I walked to the care home. I did write that one. Some lady called a nurse. Did not write that one.
That's really funny though. Someone called a nurse.
When the animals realized they were in a zoo, they tried to escape. I did not write that one.
Mm.
That one, I didn't even understand it. I had to read it a couple times.
That sounds like something you'd write though.
And the how hard could it be to babysit 3 kids? I did write.
I'm not very good at this.
So how many of those were scary?
There were only like 2 that made me feel like
Feel fear.
any kind of uncomfortable emotion.
So that's 7. Okay. What's the timer on the camera?
22 minutes.
22 minutes. Wow. Time's really dragging by, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we said this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm getting hot again.
I'm getting hot also. Okay, so Tyler and I bought a book. Well, I bought a book. It was called Awesome Things. It was by a guy who wrote them. He did the most inspirational TED Talk ever. His name was like Neil Parisha or something.
Oh, I know him.
Do you?
Yeah. He's like in social work stuff, articles.
So he did the most inspirational TEDx talk ever,
Yeah.
which isn't saying much, I think.
TED Talks are kind of slop.
But it's not a TED talk; it's a TEDx talk.
What's the difference?
TEDx talk is when a third party hosts a TED talk. So that's like TED sponsors the talk, but it's not a TED talk. It's TEDx. Sam Hyde got a TEDx talk called the 2070 Paradigm Shift, where he talks about how he's going to kill old people and people with disabilities. And he was dressed up as a Roman centurion. He got a TEDx talk.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. We're just going to kill him.
Is that what he said? Did he get booed?
So we found a book of awesome things. I read probably about a quarter of the book in the car. And what did you think about the book? And then I read 3 pages of a Warhammer book. And what did you think about that? And that was 3 pages, and I'll be honest, it was good, but it was not one of the best ones.
No.
I would give it a... What do you mean?
The Book of Awesome?
No, the Warhammer book.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was a 7 out of 10 for me, that one. I liked it, though. It was good. But there's better ones.
If you can find a book that's pretty much the same thing as Elemental Council, I'd like it.
Read First Heretic. Read First Heretic.
I might.
It's a good one. So, Tyler, I wrote some of my own awesome things, and you are going to guess which came by me, which were written by me, which came from the book. Would you prefer me to tell you as you guess?
Yeah, or I'll forget them.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of... I should have done that before, but that's okay. So you are going to guess, and then you are going to give me an awesome rating out of 10. So, it might seem a bit gross. So once again, some are from the book, some I made.
And I'm reading it out of funny?
No, out of the awesome rating.
Oh, okay.
And these are going to be ended with awesome, because that's what they say in the book. It might seem a bit gross, but a morning poop can set your day off right. Awesome.
You didn't write that.
What's the awesome rating?
Out of 10.
Morning poop.
5.
That's because you don't drink coffee.
I don't poop in the morning.
That last crummy triangle in a bag of potato chips. Awesome.
2 out of 10. Or I don't think you wrote it.
What does that mean? And so the last one I did write the morning poop one. The crummy triangle I did not write, and I think it's because I read the book to you that you know what he writes like.
What is a crummy triangle?
Because when I wrote the awesome stuff, I hadn't read the book yet. I hadn't even opened it. Quitting a job that you hate. Take that, boss. Awesome.
You wrote that. 8 out of 10.
You're right, but what gave it away?
Anything about a boss?
Whatever. Sitting next to someone good looking on a plane. Awesome.
I don't think you wrote that. 3 out of 10.
I like being next to attractive people.
I mean, so do I.
You know what's nice? When you're on the city bus
Oh my
and
god.
someone nice sits next to you.
I'd be on the city bus. I'd be like fantasizing about the life we could have together.
On the city bus?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Bored.
But do you like it when somebody attractive sits next to you on the bus?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I like? Wait, who do you mean be thinking about our lives together? Who?
Just like strangers.
You think about your life with a stranger?
Well, not anymore because I'm with you.
Well,
But like when I was in like university, I would be like,
I knew you the entirety of your university.
yeah, I can imagine things. Doesn't mean I want to do it.
You're disturbed. Getting a trucker to blow his horn. Truckers have the best horns. Awesome. Also, I didn't write the plain one. You were right. Getting a trucker to blow his horn. Truckers have the best horns. Awesome.
You didn't write that.
You're
2
right.
out of 10.
You're right. I didn't write that one. A brisk walk on a cold winter night. It wakes you up, then puts you right to bed. Awesome.
You didn't write that. 4 out of 10.
I did write that.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't go for walks.
No. I do at work. I walk all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Doing something others say you shouldn't. Sometimes doing the wrong thing feels so right. Awesome.
I don't think you wrote it. 5 out of 10.
I did write that one.
I was on the fence on it.
The gas arrow. The little arrow on your fuel gauge that tells you which side of the gar your gas cap is on. Awesome.
I know you didn't write this because you pointed this out to me earlier. 3 out of 10.
Carbon tungsten rings. So much better than diamonds or gold. Plus, they never rust. Awesome.
You didn't write that.
I did write that.
What?
I did write
How
that.
do you know what that is?
I know stuff. I don't like carbon tungsten rings. I think they look stupid.
Yeah.
I think a ring. Listen.
Are those the rings that make your finger turn like green?
No, that's a silver ring. What out of 10 carbon tungsten rings?
6.
That kind of seems like something your stepdad would like.
Mm-hmm.
Like a black carbon ring.
He would.
He'd be like, we should get. How about instead of a wedding band, we get carbon rings.
He would. He'd like that. It's cheaper.
Do you think my dad would think carbon rings are cool?
Yeah.
I don't think he'd ever buy one though.
Get a carbon piercing.
He'd be like, why would I buy? I'd be like, if you like carbon rings so much, why don't you buy one? He's like, I have a golden ring. That's way better.
Did your dad used to have piercings?
Yeah, he had his ears pierced.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
No.
No. Like, did he have other piercings?
Oh, I have no idea.
Hmm.
We aren't intimate like that. I don't know.
Did he used to be like into like punk culture when he was in his 20s?
He was into punk culture that was punk like 15 years before
because he wanted
him.
to be like a greaser, right?
He thought in the
So he tried to emulate
in
like
the
what
80s. In the 80s, he thought greasers were awesome. Then in the 90s, he thought rock and rollers were awesome.
They were.
So he was like 10 years back. But now he thinks rock and roll is awesome and greasers are awesome still. And greasers are kind of they're kind of gay, but that's okay.
Your dad does look like a 90s dad.
My dad used to wear like those wraparound black shades, and like he'd have like one of those graphic shirts with like a giant cross on it, and like with studs in his ears.
Yeah, you would have.
My dad looked very different when I was young.
You would have blended right in the 2000s.
And he was always shaved. Like nowadays he'll let his hair stubble grow, but he used to be shaved clean like every morning, and so he'd have like a well trimmed goatee, completely shaved, wrap around black shades like the ones that hug your skin, diamond studs, and like a graphic tee with like a fucking angel with like an angel like falling from heaven.
He probably looked like Ghost Rider.
Yeah, a little bit. So, Okay, so that was that. My dad had a look, and he rocked it though. I respect it.
Mhm.
He was dope. My mom was dope too, but I'm just saying. Changing in public. Honestly, it's hard to match this level of intimacy. Awesome.
You wrote that 8 out of 10.
Come on. How do you know that? How did you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
I actually really hate changing in public.
It kind of arouses me a little bit.
I hope my mom doesn't watch this episode.
Does she ever watch
It
it?
arouses you to change in public?
A little bit.
Why?
Because it's like, what if people look at me?
There's always old men around.
I don't care.
They're gross.
Yeah, but I'm like a young flower to them.
When you're walking around the change room at the Y and you see an old naked man, what do you think in your head?
It's probably jealous of me.
I think, ugh.
As ageist.
I don't care. They look gross.
Think about this. What makes you think it's gross?
I think they're wrinkly and saggy, and I don't want to see other men's penises. I don't want to see strangers'
You like to
dirty
see mine?
penises. Yeah, because I like you.
I'm gonna be old and saggy one day.
So will I. It'll be a different
Will you
time.
not like me then?
I'll probably think it's less sexy. As if you won't be you'll be looking at young men. You'll be working at the social work office. Be looking at young drug addicts. You'll be like,
When we're like 60, are we gonna have to
You're
be
gonna
a
be
swinger with a
you're gonna
20-year-old to keep us?
you're gonna be licking your lips at the homeless shelter.
Fucking homeless shelter. Yeah, that's where all the baddies are.
Finally catching. So this is finally catching someone you spent all day chasing. So what? You get tired out. It's hard to beat that sense of satisfaction. Awesome.
You wrote that. It's a 7 out of 10.
I did write that one. You think it's 7 out of 10 to chase someone? Intergenerational dancing. Awesome.
You did not write that. 2 out of 10.
What is that? What is that? I didn't write that one. What does he mean?
Intergenerational dancing?
Who?
It means dancing with a different generation than you.
Why would I want to do that? They don't have good moves. Finishing
You
a
can do the jive.
Finishing a cup of water. So refreshing. Awesome.
I don't think you wrote that, but it is refreshing. 8 out of 10.
I did write it.
Oh.
Scraping your knee. Ouch. Awesome.
You didn't write it.
I did write it.
6 out of 10. I don't get it. Like, scraping your... It's not awesome.
The finishing a cup of water, you thought I wrote that one?
I think so.
Yeah. No, it's not awesome. That's because it was supposed to throw you off. But you were because there's one where he's like one awesome thing falling down. You remember that one?
Yeah.
An orgasm. What else can we say? Awesome.
You wrote that. 9 out of 10.
How do you know I wrote it?
Because the way you write things to make a joke is like, you try to imagine yourself like, what would a soy millennial say?
That's
and then
not-
you say like the most cringe thing.
But that's how I tell a joke to you.
Yeah.
Standing up to your bullies.
You wrote this.
Come on, just let me finish it.
Okay.
Standing up to your bullies. This takes a lot of courage, but once you do it, you'll feel awesome.
You wrote that. 10 out of 10.
How do you know I wrote that? Which I did, but how do you know?
Standing up to their bullies.
BBQ, ribs, BBQ, ribs, brisket, and burgers, oh my. Awesome. It's a Wizard of Oz reference.
You didn't write that. 7 out of 10.
I did write it.
Oh, shit. You wrote a lot of those.
See, you don't know exactly how I write. Finding $5 in between the couch cushions. Jackpot. Awesome.
You didn't write that.
I did write that.
Fuck.
That's an 8.
See, when we were going through this, I thought, like, there must be, like, a 50-50 split
No.
of ones he wrote and ones he
No,
didn't.
there isn't.
So I tried to, like, spread them out.
There's 18, and I wrote...
At least 12.
Out of 18, I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So there was...
That's kind of...
Well, because his sucked.
Yeah.
I didn't like them. Finding $5 in the couch cushion, that's an 8 out of 10, I'd say.
I always gave it back to someone.
But it's your couch.
It's a family couch.
So for
It's
you,
not
it's
my
what,
money.
a 2?
No one leaves money in my couch. We have no money.
2 out of 10.
In terms of money, fuck. Bob took it all on a bend.
Okay, so you got. You got 10 out of 18 right. Good job.
We gotta turn the AC on. I'm fucking dying.
We will. Do you have a calculator on your phone? We need to do some math. 10 divided by 18, what is that?
It's gonna be a decimal.
Yeah, that's okay.
0.55555.
So you got 55% on the second one. You passed twice. Now we're gonna tally up the ratings you gave it. So we're gonna divide all these. We're gonna add up all these numbers. So be doing addition. 6. So just add the numbers as I say them.
Yeah.
6. So that the first one was 6. 3. 5. 6. 1. 6.
Faster.
8. 4. 5. 8. 7. 6. 5. 6. Now divide that by 140.
0.54.
So you said 50. There was a 54% fear rating. So you find two-sentence horror scarier than doing nothing. You would say.
Yeah.
So 5. What is 5? 5 is like. Ooh.
I was like. Ooh.
So
It's
you
a little
would.
scary.
So to you, you'd be like, ooh. Okay, so now let's add the awesome in this up. So 5, 2, 8, 3, 2, 4, 5, 3, 6, 8, 7, 2, 8, 6, 9, 10, 7, 2. Now divide that by 180.
Well, 10, then 7, then 2.
Yes.
And divide that by 80.
Divide that by 180.
0.53.
Holy fuck. 53%. So to you, these things were not that awesome.
I guess not.
You almost have low blood pressure this episode. Nothing excited you.
I'm sorry.
These stories, they titillated me and
Yeah.
excited me.
Well,
I thought all these things were amazing.
they amused me.
Pooping in the morning, that's fantastic.
That one was good.
But you're in your house and you think you're safe, and then a barbarian slaughters because it comes sees you. Oh fuck!
I don't know. I usually need more than 2 sentences to feel something.
Yeah, or maybe 3. How about if I'll do a 3? One last thing, 3 times the sentence horror.
Okay.
It wasn't long ago that I was just a baby sucking on the breast to get milk every morning. Though we all have to grow up at some point, I suppose I did faster than most, but not too fast. Though I still breastfeed.
Is this horror or awesome?
It's a horror story.
I
Also,
thought that was more awesome.
4 sentences. Also, I'm 30. I would say that's an 8 out of 10. That's scary as shit.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. So it's hot as fuck. So I'm sorry, guys, but that's the episode.
We hope you were scared
I'm
awesome.
We've definitely had worse episodes.
Yeah.
100% we've had worse
stinkers.
ones. We've had stinkers. War and Also Peace. That was probably the last one.
I was looking back, the ones that we did in the car.
Those were some bangers.
Those were good.
Those were good ones.
I think because
I think the last episode was good too.
I've been thinking about this, and I think our worst episodes are when, 1, we don't really have a theme or stuff prepared.
Absolutely.
And
We
2,
blow it.
we go on tangents like the whole time. Like we don't stay on topic. Like we just talk about bullshit.
I don't know. I like those ones.
I mean, I like tangents too, but I think it should be related to the topic.
The worst ones are when I'll be honest, the worst ones are when you're sleepy.
Yeah.
For you, what drags the episode down is my anger and your sleepiness.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if the episode is about, like, say, education.
We need to talk about education.
You talk about, like, we were like in school, what we like about school, what we hate about school. And we can make tangents up, but, like, stay on topic.
Yeah, but when we're talking about parents and we start talking about Halo, maybe we should talk about parents.
Yeah.
What was it last episode? Was last episode about parents? think it was.
No.
Which one? What was the last episode then? It was like something. I don't know. The one where we.
Last one were letters about how to be good.
No, that wasn't the last one.
Yes.
How to be good? Bad Kids.
Bad Kids.
That was a good. Bad
Yeah.
Kids was good. I'm proud of that one.
Yeah.
The mom talking about it. I like to hurt mommy. That was so fucking funny.
I still think about that one we read where the mom
You tried to
hates her
find
kid.
it. Yeah, that bothered you.
Something pomegranate.
Just a deranged pomegranate.
Yeah.
That one was fucking funny.
I wanted to find the Reddit and like send a message be like, you should delete that in case your kid ever sees this.
But you're violating the Prime Directive.
Hmm.
We don't interact with the subjects of study.
That's true.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
We'll see you.